Former heavyweight champ Mike Tyson has packed so much into his 44 years, enough drama, tragedy, and tension to fill 5 lifetimes or a one-man stage show. Tyson's tumultuous life story is coming to a Las Vegas theater in the form of an autobiographical performance. The show opens next month at the MGM Grand. George Knapp sat down with Tyson to talk about the painful experiences that led to his decision to really show it all.
Dave, I think we can both remember when Tyson first came to Las Vegas back in the mid-1980s. And when he first arrived here, I saw all of his fights, attended the news conferences. He was humble, respectful, and focused. Those qualities helped turn him into the most ferocious boxer most of us have ever seen. But the boxing world did to Tyson what it's done to so many other athletes. It chewed him up and spit him out. We're so used to thinking of Mike Tyson as the villain, the monster, that it may take some adjustment for us to look at the world from his side of things. Can a stage show lead to redemption? Maybe.
Tyson's life seemed to unravel in full public view.
I learned from life, and I learned if you're not humble in this world will thrust humbleness upon you. And I became a staunch learner of that. I'm the top of my class in that particular genre of education.
A humble Mike Tyson? How about a philosophical Mike Tyson, quoting JFK's inaugural address?
In order to be prepared to succeed big, you gotta be prepared to fail big. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. I'm just prepared for it, and I'm experienced, and I can handle the adversity just as well as I can handle the good times.
And then there's the repentant Tyson, ashamed of his days as an ultra-violent party animal, addicted to sex, drugs, and money.
Every now and then I see a film of me when I was the crazy guy. You suck my this and that, and filth. And I'm looking sometimes and I don't even know that's me. Like when I watched the documentary Tyson, and I looked at some of my clips, I'm at press conference, I'm embarrassed, I'm saying, holy shit. I said, if I was in my room alone with this guy, I would be nervous. You don't know what this guy's gonna do. It's like letting a pit bull look in the movie theater somewhere. I said, what was that all about?
Great shot.
The intense preparation for Tyson's one-man show at the MGM has forced him to flash his entire life before his eyes, scanning old photos and video clips, remembering his outstanding accomplishments in the ring. Youngest heavyweight champ of all time, among the most feared fighters in history, as well as the depraved circus his life became outside the ring, the spectacle he became under Don King, the pain of tumultuous marriages, wallowing in the temptations thrown in his face by a wide-open Las Vegas.
Listen, this is the interesting thing about me in Las Vegas. By the time I got in Las Vegas, I think I started getting into my sex problems and stuff. I started getting very attracted to sex because it was pretty much, that's one thing I found when I was 21, 22. It was just at such an abundance, and I had so much resources. So the abundance that it was just, oh man, it was suicide. It was just really bad.
No one in his expensive entourage would say no to Tyson. He ended up in prison for rape, lost his millions to bankruptcy, bit the ear off of one opponent, and vowed to eat the children of another.
Scared of the real man.
Wallowed in excess and drugs. He was, in the eyes of the public, a monster. But now?
Oh, my life. One more time, guys. Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez.
Who knew Tyson had a flair for comedy? Who knew he could do a flat-out hilarious spoof of presidential contender Herman Cain?
But now, I'm ready for president. Why? Because the Tea Party loves crazy more than they hate black.
Tyson has been reborn, in part because of an award-winning documentary that told his side of things, and in part because his wife Kiki has helped him kick bad habits and refocus his considerable energies.
My wife is a real, she's an interesting woman, like her personality, the things that she would ask me to do that I would say, get out of here. That's very Thomas, really. But the masses get it. I don't get her personality, but every time she wrote this, it was sensational.
That was good stuff.
It's all sensational. But I do it because I'm an instrument. You know what I mean? I'm a tool.
Her tool?
No, I'm a tool of art.
Art.
But I'm personally, I'm her tool. But I'm a tool of art.
Tyson's life has seen more peaks and valleys than most continents, which is why there's more than enough material to fill a 70-minute show. The public seems not only to have forgiven Mike Tyson, but has embraced him.
Is that other guy, the one that you don't want to even think about anymore, is he still in there somewhere, or is he gone?
Listen, He always has to be here, because if he's not here, this guy can never appear. I have to know this guy is around, so I can never allow him back in my life. You know, if I say this guy's not around, he can sneak back in me. You know, I can let one of my friends come through, he had bad energy, and that guy, boom, comes right back out. It's all about the energy. You know, I'm a good guy, you know, I'm just good, but if I have a bad energy with somebody, I might react to it.
You know, what's immediate impression after speaking with Mike Tyson is that there is a heck of a lot going on up inside his head, and he is working hard to control the beast inside, which is pretty much what we all do through our lives. But does all this tabloid fodder translate into an entertaining show? Tonight at 6 o'clock, a look at why this show, it's called The Undisputed Truth, could be such compelling theater, and we have a lot of extras, excerpts from the interview on our website as well.
Just showing in Vegas.
Just in Las Vegas to begin with. There's talk of maybe taking it on the road then.
Yeah. All right, thanks, George.
Sure.
The roller coaster ride of former heavyweight champ Mike Tyson's turbulent life is coming to a stage at the MGM Grand. Now, the one-man show is titled Mike Tyson, The Undisputed Truth, and it'll not hold anything back from Tyson's dramatic rise and fall in and out of the ring.
The producers say Tyson's life is almost too much drama to try and fit it into a single show, but they're convinced it'll be compelling stuff when it opens next month. Tyson sat down with George Knapp to talk about what people can expect.
Because if you don't, they'll follow you to eternity.
Those lines from the script for Mike Tyson's one-man show came not from a writer's word processor,
There's something distracting you.
but from the man who rescued a troubled teen from the dangerous streets of New York, boxing trainer and mentor Cus D'Amato. D'Amato's influence on Tyson was profound. He put Tyson on the road to the World Championship, but his death cleared the way for the pain and failure that followed.
Some people are geniuses, but I'm one of the guys that only learn from experiences. I don't consider myself smart at all. I learned from being burnt. You know what I mean? I learned the most insignificant way of learning, the pauper way of learning. I had to feel the pain and realize that it was pain going on out there.
Mike's amazing. He's one of the most interesting people on the earth. I mean, imagine what he's been through in his life. You know, from the mean streets of Brooklyn to being the heavyweight championship of the world, being the heavyweight champion of the world, and his ups and his downs.
Adam Steck is one of the strip's most successful producers. He had the idea for Tyson's show at the same time Tyson's wife Kiki was already fleshing out a script. It will debut in April at the MGM's Hollywood Theater. It's scripted but not etched in stone and is likely to change from performance to performance because of the depth of material in a life that is Shakespearean in scope.
So I felt I could never measure up.
There's certain things that everybody's going to expect him to say, and there's certain things that they're going to be blown away. Some of the stories Mike's been telling, man, have just been blown away about the people that have been in his life when he was in prison, the people that came and saw him and what they said.
The name of my show is The Undisputed Truth. But personally, I wanted to name it Boxing, Bitches, Babies, and Lawsuits. You know, my wife said, no, don't say babies. People gonna say you're baby. You're mad because you had babies and it was tragic in your life. But you know, that's when you really think about it, really think about my life and really what was my life. With my career, really think about it, you know? Boxing, bitches, babies, and the lawsuit.
But I'm afraid to die.
If the show's a hit and is taken on the road, it will continue to be a work in progress. His public image has changed so much in the last few years, Tyson now finds himself dishing out advice to young people, such as UNLV's basketball team, the same things he learned from Cus D'Amato. D'Amato's wisdom will be sprinkled throughout the show.
Cus used to always tell me, he said, listen, the most important dynamics of success is confidence. He said, for instance, I give you all of the ingredients, but I just take confidence away. I give you looks, I give you muscle, I give you everything, I give you desire, I give you everything, but I'm taking confidence away. You go into life, you're gonna fail. So all right, I take away all the qualities of life, of success, and I just give you confidence alone. You'll be a feeble little boy or old man or old woman, whatever you are, but you will go in life and you will succeed. Nothing can surpass confidence. Not even a genius.
Heady stuff for an ex-con and recovering addict.
I think they're walking and expecting to get their image or their thought or their version of Mike Tyson, and they're walking in and getting his image.
Famed director and co-writer Randy Johnson says Tyson has been a perfect gentleman to work with.
It's like we've been working together for years, right?
How tough is it to tell him no then? No, Mike. That's
No, I want him to tell me the right thing. This is the director. I want him to tell him what he wants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For me, for my life. This is what he feels he wants. And he wants me to just flow, then I'll be willing to do that.
And I wouldn't be doing my job.
Tyson laughs freely and often and says the show will be funny too, but it won't avoid the darker side of boxing and his life.
You know what we attract? We attract the darkest scum that God produced. We don't want to admit it. You know, some of the scum that we attract is very wealthy and powerful, but the whole reality is scum, whatever it is. We attract it. It's a magnet to us.
George Knapp, 8 News Now.
Tickets for The Undisputed Truth are already on sale. It opens to the public April 13th for a 6-day run here in Las Vegas. We have links on our website, and we'll also post additional excerpts from our exclusive interview, including Tyson's advice to another talented but troubled boxer, Floyd Mayweather Jr.